Said yes, Sarah. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to ask you question 8. You tell me what it is. All right, here we go. All of the following networks broadcast television programming except QVC, HLN, HSN. All of the following networks broadcast television programming except QVC, HLN, HSN. Do you know which each of these channels are? Do you know what television is, right? This is like, you gotta know something. I think you guys are gonna get this one. I do, okay? This is when they're, let's break down the words, right? Television, when they're trying to sell you something. Hey, you got it. Okay, good job. Okay, so we know, right, that 2 of these channels are television programming and one is not like the others. So we're asking you which one here is not like the others. Tap those answers in. Don't worry. Again, this one's not for any points. You don't win any money from this one. It's just so I can actually give you the answer so that you can succeed in today's game. All right? So QVC, HSN, they both sell you things, right? Home Shopping Network, QVC, classic, right? You're watching those late at night and you're like, must have, buy, must have, buy. Or that's just me. But the one that is not television program here, the one that is your answer is HLN. HLN is a news network. They're not trying to sell you anything. They're just giving you the facts. That's it. So HLN, friends, that is going to be your answer for today's game. And once again, I ask you, if you got it right, A, give yourself a shout out. B, how'd you know it? Is that you just watch too much TV like me? You get insomnia and you stay up late and you're watching these channels because it helps you fall asleep? I got you. I get it. In that case, it just helped you get a trivia question right. So yay, insomnia. Woohoo. Friends, that's it. That is your answer for today's game. Again, we're having another short show on Monday, but Tuesday we'll be back with your regularly scheduled pre-show programming where we show off original content. We chat a little bit more about how to earn money on display, break down some topics. But, right, you got what you came for, which is like a little mini hang. You got your answer, and now in about 20 minutes, we got trivia kicking off for $500, 10 questions, 10 answers. I'll see you there. Bye-bye. Hello, everybody, and welcome to an all-new episode of Display Trivia, coming to you live from New York City. And what's this? A telegram? How thoughtful. I mean, when whoever this is could have just called me. Shall we read it? Please inform the entire estate that trivia is about to begin. Stop. Make sure to read this entire note in a fancy British accent. Make sure to read this entire note in a fancy British accent to celebrate the release of the new Downton Abbey movie this weekend. Stop! Are you doing it yet? Stop! No, really, stop! It's time to play the game, my dear chap. Hand this back to the scullery maid and let's get to it. Stop. Thank you, scullery maid. Lady Sarah Pribis here. And who's ready to brush up on some trivia rules before we head into the weekend? Well, good. Let's see. All right. You'll have 10 seconds to answer 10 questions each. When a new question appears on your screen, choose carefully, because once you tap, there is no going back. If you get one wrong, though, make like the string quartet on the Make like the string quartet on the Titanic and just keep playing. Also, maybe play your sad violin for me right now for messing that up. Make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi and that you're holding your phone vertically. Winnings will appear in your display bank account if you're actively posting and have a completed profile. Okay, lords and ladies, I know we're eager to dive in, but you know, practice is proper etiquette. So for no money, would you rather have a spot of tea, see spot run, Meet me at our spot, catch a vibe. Well, as long as there is not a spot on my dress from eating scrambled eggs and ketchup this morning, we are golden. And maybe, honestly, you could all spot me for lunch today since, you know, you get to play and win money and I always have to host it. Yeah? Think about it. Alrighty. Let the games commence. That sounds fancy enough, right? Yeah? Chaz, is that fancy?
It's fine.
It's great. It's time for display trivia. Who's feeling ready? My display bees, you ready to do this? You ready to win some money? You ready to end this week with a win? Okay, here we go. Question 1. Which is a shape with 4 sides? Square, tulip, dinosaur. Which has 4 sides? I mean, the answer is square. But the only shape here that I want my chicken nuggets to come in is dinosaur. Can I eat a tulip? You know, I'll pass on that one. But it looks like most of us are squared away and ready for question 2. A croissant is a pastry from which country? Pakistan, France, Chile. Which country? Croissants. Delicious. Ever need to tell if someone's a snob? Well, just ask them to pronounce the name of this pastry and voila! If they say croissant, they're a keeper. And that's how I said it. Definitely don't worry about being seen in public with that person. Now, if they say croissant, run, run! That person also likes New Yorker cartoons. No judgment, but if someone straight up says crescent, ask them to leave. Ask them to leave. What's that? This is a public coffee shop. I don't care. The pastry is from France, and you all are headed for question 3. This band shares a name with current flow through a circuit. Black Sabbath, AC/DC, Iron Maiden. Sharing is caring, which is why I always share my opinions, prompted or otherwise, especially with total strangers. Not the best striped pattern on you, ma'am. But AC/DC knows this all too well as they share their name with electrical terminology for alternating current, direct current. And the current status for most of you in this game right now, well, it is looking like it rocks. Keep it going. Question 4. YKK manufactures this item: tape, power tools, zippers. Do you know it? YKK? I mean, apparently, YKK manufactures pretty much anything that you can use to fasten. So thank you, YKK, for buttons, for rivets and seatbelts and zippers, basically all the items that make sure that we won't go flying out of a moving vehicle or our own pants after a steak dinner. Oh my gosh, and look at us in this game today. What are we manufacturing? Winnings. Question 5. Christopher George Latour Wallace is the birth name of whom? Notorious B.I.G., Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent. Whom? This is a long name. Imagine having to call this name as a teacher during attendance. Hello, class. Welcome. Arlene Angus, present. Brian Milton, present. Christopher George Latour Wallace. Oh, and that's all we're going to have time for today. See you kids tomorrow. Yeah, no wonder he changed it to Notorious B.I.G. when he started rapping, and then later informally shortened it again to Biggie. He had the right idea, though. You know, keep it simple and you'll go far. Y'all are doing it already, right? Let's go now to question 6. The aspect ratio used in smartphones is 4:3, 9:16, 16:9. I'm sorry. I just hear the word ratio and I tune out. Like really anything to do with math terminology. Just be very careful not to use those words around me. Like if someone suggests we divide and conquer, peace, I'm out. But this time, you know, I'll let it slide since we're talking about my light-emitting serotonin machine. The screen's aspect ratio is 16:9, 16:9. And let's get to question 7 before I accidentally say ratio again. Oh, darn it, I just did it. Question 7. This actor was originally offered the lead in The Matrix. Tom Cruise, Will Smith, Bruce Willis. The original offer for the lead in The Matrix. Now, personally, I don't find this movie realistic. Like, I mean, you know, if someone offered me a tiny red or blue candy, I couldn't choose. I mean, I would take both, and then I would ask what other flavors they have. But in The Matrix, Neo must decide between one and the other. And the actor who portrays him ended up being Keanu Reeves, but was originally set to be Will Smith before he turned it down for Wild Wild West. Question 8. All of the following networks broadcast television programming except QVC, HLN, HSN. Which one? Tap it. Do you ever get tired of your boring days? Is your life lacking excitement? Well, those days are behind you, because now with Display Trivia, your world can go from black and white to color. Thanks, Display TV. And thanks to all of you for getting the right answer. QVC and HSN are networks dedicated to selling, but HLN is a news network. Question 9. The first foreign film to win Best Picture at the Oscars was Life is Beautiful, Parasite, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Okay. So, like, while we're on the subject, I would love if you could all help me with my best picture. So, is it 1, take a good look, yeah, or 2? Oh, also so good. Okay, 1 or 2? Yeah, no, I think you guys are right. The second one definitely shows more range. But the first best picture from a foreign country, the Academy selected as the best, I think that made sense, was Parasite in 2020. Yes! All right, keep it going. We got one more left, friends. Who's ready to finish up strong? Because it's time for the final question. Question 10. Select the formula for the total surface area of a cube. I already told you I don't do the math thing. Select from the following formulas. I know what you're thinking. I know. Formulas just don't make any sense. Well, I know a formula that everyone can follow. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right. Okay, first, put your right arm in. I'm going to have to put this down. Okay, you got it? Okay, now take that same right arm out. Now again, put your right arm in and shake it all about. Ah, you did it. You did the hokey pokey. And friends, that's really what it's all about. I mean, that and, you know, forgiveness, of course. But the surface area formula for a cube is just the area of one side and then multiplied by 6 to represent each side. Honestly, it still doesn't make sense to me. But how did you do? Did you make it through that question? Did you plug in all the right answers to come up with a winning formula? 6a to the second was the right answer, friends. And if you got all 10 right today, you win! A win! A win! A win for the weekend? Yeah, that's the way to do it. TGIF, friends. You came, you slayed, you displayed your knowledge, and you are getting paid if you answered all 10 questions correctly. But yeah, shout yourselves out in the chat right now. Who's a winner? And again, doesn't matter if you weren't. The fact is, you showed up today, you did the thing, and we're coming back on Monday to do it all over again. So many more chances. If you need help, as always, I give away an answer during the pre-show. Make sure you tune in early for that. But for now, please rest up, enjoy your weekend. I'll see you back here Monday.